pushing through now in that 7-Up Jordan homage that he races, of course, this Formula Swift. And we are ready to go racing here for 10 laps as we now watch the lights. 5 of them will go out all together, and then it'll be gunning it for turn 1. The left-hander on a clockwise circuit. The revs are rising. We wait for them now to go for this first Formula of Libre race of the day. Byron Mitchell will take the lead into turn 1. DJ Boyson from Liebenberg as they make their way around. The gaggle behind them, though, watch out for them. Andre Lariche will be in 4th position, but for how long? Because Kelly Fletcher is also in that section. I do not see Zayna Munson in this race. That is a conspicuous absence, I can tell you that much, as the Formula Swift also gets a bit of a tricky start off the line. They all go into turn... Oh, there's Kelly Fletcher. No, it's not Kelly Fletcher. That Kelly Fletcher has escaped that. I think that could easily be Ricky Anderson that is on the curb and is not going to be going anywhere fast, I can tell you that much.
Right, so going through turn number 4 there, Byron Mitchell, followed there by DJ Boyson. Then it's going to be Darren Liebenberg. He's in that Formula M that's got a nice Hayabusa motor in it, giving it a good run there. Andre Lariche coming through. They work their way down the back straight down into Pertamina Fastron corner. Turn number 5. See the cars diving in there. All the guys making their way down the back straight. Being led out there by Byron Mitchell and DJ Boyson in 2nd place. All the cars work their way down into turn number 5. There you have Darren Liebenberg in screen there as he works his way through. They make their way now out turn number 5. Coming into turn number 1, there's Byron Mitchell, your leader. Pitches it in. A little further back there's DJ Boyson. He's in the VW Reynard. He goes into turn number 1. Now we wait for the 3rd place man, Darren Liebenberg coming in, and there you see up behind him Andre Lalish, Kelly Fletcher, Reino Pence, Hayden Elwood, Donovan Ramsey, and then Nick van der Westhuizen. There in screen you see Hayden Elwood working his way through. The leaders have gone up out of turn number 2, making their way down into the Scepter corner. On screen some of the 4, 5 and 6 working their way through. And there's Elwood, right up behind him is Donovan Ramsey and Nick van der Westhuizen working their way out. Your leaders making their way now up towards turn number 4 already. Down the back straight goes Byron Mitchell down into turn 5. He is giving it an absolute clout at the moment.
Yeah, he's actually coming around quite nicely. And here we have now the battle, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. That's split between 2 classes. Andre Lariche, Kelly Fletcher, Reino Pence in that battle as well. Reino Pence is fending off from Hayden Elwood. That will be for a 2nd and 3rd in the Libre C class. Down the straight they go towards turn 5, Pertamina Fastron. It is going to be Elwood on the inside of Pence. And no, Pence will just home in on Kelly Fletcher ahead of him. Kelly Fletcher, 9/10 of a second between herself and Andre Lariche. They go now towards the start finish and start yet another lap. 8 laps left to go as Reino Pence also makes a challenge there on Kelly Fletcher into turn 1 once again.
Reino Pence getting the upper hand on Kelly Fletcher, so Pence moves up behind Lariche. And Reino Pence now going to be chasing down Andre Lariche now as they work their way through. There's Darren Liebenberg going into turn number 3. Up behind him there's Andre Lariche. Lariche has got company and Kelly Fletcher looks up on the inside late in the brakes, but there's no place there for her to make a move. She sits behind Elwood. Elwood dropped back. Fletcher did get through. Kelly Fletcher goes up another one. So there is Andre Lariche, being followed there by Reino Pence, Kelly Fletcher, and then Hayden Elwood. There's Darren Liebenberg going into turn number 4. Here's your 4, 5 and 6 battle, still being led up by Andre Lariche. And then behind him, Reino Pence, Kelly Fletcher, Hayden Elwood coming out of that 2nd sweep down the back straight.
No surprise, of course, the 21, 120, 112, 182 of Byron Mitchell. Fastest lap of the race, 15.6 seconds between himself and DJ Boyson. Darren Liebenberg will be crossing the line shortly. He'll be quite a while back there. And now into turn 5, Kelly Fletcher goes on the inside. On the exit will be side by side with Reno Pitts. Just coming around the back end there is going to be Hayden Elwood. They've left Donovan Ramsey and Nick van der Westhuizen behind. Only 0.4 of a second between the two of them. Hayden Elwood will make a move onto the inside of Kelly Fletcher now into turn one, but won't make it work. Here comes now a slipstream from Donovan Ramsey and Nick van der Westhuizen. Nick van der Westhuizen wants to make a move onto the inside. Not close enough, I'm afraid to say, and that's almost rounding it off. But Ricky Anderson, who spun at turn 2 on lap 1, is still running in this race.
Andre Lariche going out of 2 has got a great battle there, but Kelly Fletcher looks up on the inside of Reno Pence. Kelly Fletcher dragging Reno Pence through the king down into intercept the corner, and Fletcher gets the upper hand on Pence. She sits up behind Lariche. Lariche is staying ahead in that 18 car, trying to hold on to that position. He's 4th overall, but leading out in his class. And Fletcher trying to reel him in. Young Kelly Fletcher, the lady in the race, is doing a sterling job here. She tries to reel in Lariche, and now Elwood having a look there, having a look there at Reno Pence as they go down the back straight down towards Pertamina Fastron corner.
Charging down to turn 5, Pertamina Fastron. Watch that green Swift. And the leader goes down the back straight now, and is going to be lapping this group coming up ahead of him. That's how quickly he's come around. And the likes of Nick van der Westhuizen, Donovan Ramsey, Hayden Elwood, and Kelly Fletcher, eventually Reno Pence and Andre Lariche, they'll get past him. He gets past. First, it's going to be Nick van der Westhuizen. Then it's going to be Donovan Ramsey that will come next. And then he will set his sights on Hayden Elwood, who is battling it out with his girlfriend, of course, Byron Mitchell's girlfriend, Kelly Fletcher. That's in the Formula V class, and that will be 6th overall at the present moment with 5 laps left to go.
Coming out of turn number 5 there, DJ Boyson, a considerable distance of about 20 odd seconds behind Byron Mitchell, and diving down here, you see once again into turn number 1. DJ Boyson, he's in the VW Reynard. He's been trying as hard as he may, but he cannot catch the likes of Byron Mitchell. Right, so coming through one of the Kelly Fletcher over the line.
It's Darren Liebenberg we're waiting for.
Yeah, Liebenberg still making his way down.
Spinner in turn 2, and that is quite a spin. I think that is Nick van der Westhuizen that has spun out of the race. Now, unfortunately, we can't see much from this point. That car is being pushed out the way, and thankfully the marshal's doing quick, easy work there. Yellow flags will be waving in that section, and unfortunately, Nick van der Westhuizen out of the race as we have Andre Lariche crosses the line in 4th position now. Into turn 1, they'll run once again Reno Pence from Kelly Fletcher and Hayden Elwood, all in that gaggle, and they have been lapped by the leader coming into turn 2 now, Byron Mitchell, who's well on his way to his first win of the day.
Andre Lariche still ahead there of Reno Pence, Kelly Fletcher and Hayden Elwood. They're having a titanic struggle. There's a slow mark in the way. Looks like Ramsey as they work their way through. And coming through the kink, it's still going to be Andre Lariche that leads out that. Reno Pence trying to reel him in. Lariche leads out there. He goes through. There's Reno Pence in picture, been followed there by Kelly Fletcher and Hayden Elwood.
As Derrida, they're getting past over there in the Formula V. Lantis, a cricket coach by profession. Of course, the cricket season has finished for now, so there's plenty of time left for racing. And, Hayden Elwood is going to try and make a move there on what looks like Donovan Ramsey. If they go down the back straight now, actually Kelly Fletcher, I apologize, as blue flags are currently waving at the moment. I think DJ Boyson might be cutting his way through at this time, but they crossed the line. 3 laps left to go as Byron Mitchell had crossed the line.
Right, so on screen there you still see that titanic struggle there between Lariche, Pence, Fletcher and Elwood as they work their way up the line, going down towards turn number 1. Coming into turn 1 now, Lariche has got Reno Pence. Pence is closing up on Andre Lariche, so Lariche can't rest on his laurels at the moment. Kelly Fletcher, well, she might have taken the wrong line somewhere along the way. She's lost touch there. Here comes DJ Boyson working his way into turn number 4, ahead there of Donovan Ramsey, laps him He works his way down the back straight, down towards turn number 5. We down the back straight goes your leader, Byron Mitchell, into turn 5. That's Pertamina Fostron corner. And, well, they're all coming through here. Here's DJ Boyson, your second man into Deceptor corner. Gives you an idea of the large lead that Byron Mitchell has. And then that's still that titanic struggle between Andre Louis, Reno Pence, Kelly Fletcher, Hayden Elwood. This is where it's all been at the moment. And, well, great stuff going down there.
Yeah, Boyson has actually yet to put a lap himself on the group ahead of him, the Formula V and the Libre C battle. Andre Larichtel leads the Formula Vs in 4th position overall, ahead of Reno Pence, who's the Class C leader. Kelly Fletcher, 2nd in class, but in that group she's 6th, and she's got Hayden Elwood all over the back of her. They come onto the main straight now, underneath the bridge. The Hayden Elwood slip is side by side, a Formula Ford versus a Formula V, and then they come into the turn 1 section. But look at Boyson, will go on the outside, 2nd place man, of course, and he's quite...
Oh, and a spinning...
Lariche.
Oh, no, that's...
that is Lariche.
Elwood. In the,
Elwood as well, and Lariche.
Yeah, so that is now put Reno Pence ahead with Kelly Fletcher in, and DJ Boyson will have to try and get past them.
Tricky lapping times, I can tell you that much. As far as things are concerned, DJ Boyson comes out unscathed, as now there should be about a lap and a bit to go. Actually, there's just a lap to go as Byron Mitchell crosses the line with a 1:09.948, the fastest lap of the race. And look at the times. If you look at the difference on the last lap, a 1:16.169 from DJ Boyson going through our screen right now. Onto the back straight we run. It is going to be the 3rd place, or new 4th place man will be Reno Pence, along with Kelly Fletcher, as blue flags wave and DJ Boyson carves his way through. Darren Liebenberg all the way back in 3rd position. Haven't spoken much about him this race, but there he comes past the opposition into turn 1 right now.
Oh, lovely tussle there between Pence and Fletcher. And, well, over DJ Boyson over the line, and here's Reno Pence and Kelly Fletcher added hammer and tongs. So the race is more or less coming to the close now. The man with the checkered flag is standing out there waiting for the likes of Byron Mitchell. Here comes Byron Mitchell towards the flag. Mitchell's going to take heat number 1 out of the Formula Libre. Has posted the fastest time of the day, a 1:09.948, quicker than Sports and GT, believe it or not. So brilliant stuff coming out of Byron Mitchell. DJ Boyson still working his way around the circuit. He's still got a long way to go to bring it home.
Donovan Ramsey comes across the line in 7th, a lap down ahead of Hayden Elwood, who got it going again. Here comes the number 2 in the race, of course. It's DJ Boyson onto the back straight now, out of Saro's sweep. Down the back straight he'll then run, and he's actually almost caught 3rd place man Darren Liebenberg. Darren Liebenberg will actually just finish on the lead lap of this race. We watch them as he comes out now onto the main straight. And then here comes a bit of a tussle as well.
Right, going down into turn number, coming out of turn number 5, Kelly Fletcher and Reno Pence. It looks like Fletcher's got the upper hand on Reno Pence. The lady's going to have 4th overall. Kelly Fletcher's got ahead of Reno Pence going into 5, and they're coming up towards the line. Reno Pence comes up alongside her. Reno Pence pips at the line. Can you Adam and Eve that one?
That's 9 hundredths of a second, 90 thousandths of a second. Andre Lariche actually does complete the race, Francois, and he'll do so in 6th position, still ahead of Hayden Elwood after doing pirouettes in turn 1 just a little earlier on.
Well, besides Byron Mitchell and DJ Boyson and Darren Liebenberg, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, they sort of streaked away. I thought that little battle there between the Vs was a fantastic little battle. I mean, Andre Lariche making a mistake, going off. Kelly getting Reno Pence in turn 5. Reno just using that little bit of drivability and a bit of drafting up towards the line, managed to get past it on the line. I think that is where all the excitement lay, was with the Vs today. It
was, and it always is as well when you come to the Formula Libres, Francois. Reno Pence, remember, also another man who started on the Formula M circuit a number of years ago as well. He's taken that Omega up into 4th position. Him and Kelly Fletcher very level-headed out there, and both of them putting in some fine drives. Ahead there, Andre Lariche, who had that spin. Donovan Ramsey taking advantage there and coming up into 7th position in this race.
Very, very good.